Hey guys, Rachele here with Amethyst Ascension, and today I am doing another hashtag, and this is a hashtag to Mags over the Woodland Hag, and the hashtag is hashtag Fantasy Wood Witch. So it is a series of 12 questions, so let's just get started. So the first question, and I'm sorry, I keep looking over here because my computer's here, so I'm referring to all the questions over here. So you are a woodland witch. Where do you live? Cozy cave, treehouse, log cabin, stone cottage, wild, under the stars, or something else? Okay, so I really liked what Mags had said, and about like being in a cave and being cozy underground under like a big rooted tree. And she had also mentioned kind of like a Hobbit House. I loved Bilbo Baggins' Hobbit Home. So something like that would be really cool. Or, gosh, I watch a couple of shows on like HGTV or the Travel Channel or Discovery Channel. I can't remember which one. There's a few different ones. And it's about like tree houses. And some of the tree houses that I've seen are just absolutely magical. I mean, a whole system. And they're big. They're not little. These are huge with the drawbridges and, oh, good God, not drawbridges, the hanging bridges that go from like tree to tree. Oh, it's just stunning. So it would be one of those. 2, are you benevolent, malevolent, or in between? And I also tend to agree with Mags on this. I believe everybody is both. You can be more predominantly one way, but for me, I would say I am more benevolent. However, if it came down to it, I would protect myself and my family and my friends. So I'm not above doing something malevolent in order to do that. So 3, what would be your magical woodland power? Skill, gift, or talent? When I read this or watched it on hers, the first thing I thought before she even said anything, and that's Mags I'm talking about, was healing. I thought of like Snow White and her ability to make like flowers bloom and to heal things. And then I also thought of Claire on Outlander and how she is a person that uses the herbs of the earth and like what the Native Americans would do, and they would find the herbs and then make salves and use leaves and heal people or animals. And I'm probably going to have to pause this for a minute. Okay, sorry about that. So the next question was, probably healing. I love the whole concept of that and giving back to the earth and healing and being healed by nature. So 4, what is your favorite woodland season and why? Well, I love it when spring is here and all of the flowers are starting to bloom, and you start hearing all the birds chirping again and everything filling out and the green coming back to life and all that. And it's just beautiful. But autumn is my favorite time of the year. All of the changing colors, the burnt orange and the yellow and the gold and the red and the green, and that crispy feeling that's in the air first thing, and the dew on the ground. And it's not like, you kind of get that. You don't get those particular colors, but in the spring you kind of get that, but it's just so muddy too. So that's why I prefer the fall. And it's just the best time of year. I mean, the kind of feeling where you go out and you get goosebumps a little bit, but it's a good goosebumps. So how would you dress as a woodland witch? Jeans, probably hoodie. I'm just being practical here. I live in my jeans. I love my jeans, and they're heavy duty. So I would feel protected. I would want something, to make sure that I'm covered from head to toe as much as possible because of, you know, like mosquitoes and bugs and creepy crawlies and all that good stuff. So, yeah, just jeans and a hoodie. Yeah. Plus in fall, that would be perfect, right? So, number 6. Who is your sacred tree teacher or favorite tree friend, and what do you talk about with them? Well, I have evergreens in my yard, and I have a couple cherry blossom, is it cherry blossom? They're all white, and then they get little berries on them later in the year. But, I mean, it doesn't take long before all of the leaves blow off. But my favorite would probably be either a maple or an oak. Gosh, and I also love willow trees. But I don't think you really see willows in a forest too much. Oh, and the redwoods. Imagine the redwood forest. Imagine having a house in one, and you know, an old redwood that's like, you know, dying. Imagine having that hollowed out base. Oh my gosh, because those are like huge. Yeah. All right, so who is your woodland animal companion or guide? That would be Sully. He's my baby. He's my baby, and he knows Mama's talking about him right now. He's my guy, so it would be Sully. He's my shadow. My husband was just saying it earlier today. No matter where I go, I don't care if it's the bathroom and sitting down. He's right at my feet while I go to the bathroom. He won't go to the bathroom sometimes unless I walk him outside because he's got to have his hand held. But you know what? He's my best buddy, so I don't mind. I joke, but I don't mind. He brings my life so much joy. So yeah, it would be Sully. 8. Did I miss any? Okay. 8. Which woodland spiritual being do you commune with? Which woodland spiritual being do you commune with? Probably the wind. Yeah. All the tree. I mean, all of it. I do it now. I go outside, and when I'm taking him out, I talk to the birds, and I talk to the trees, and I talk to the bushes and the wind, and you name it. 9. What is your go-to woodland plant, herb, shroom, and why? In a forest, what would that be? Yeah, maybe, gosh, all of it. I mean, I don't know. I would really have to do more research, but I love mushrooms, as long as I'm making sure I'm picking the right one. But like I said before, being a healer and learning about what the properties of all of the herbs that are in the forest do, what they're good for, and then using them in salves and tinctures, and that's really cool to me. So, all of the above. 10. A lost traveler stumbles upon your home seeking shelter. What do you do? Well, I'm usually a really good judge of character. But I'm also protective. So I would try to help them, or maybe have a little guest house so that I could help them. Or give them money and show them to the next town where they can get a hotel room or something. I don't know. You know, I always try to give money when I can. So, 11. What is your special woodland food or drink that you love to make? Maybe like a green juicy? I don't know. Maybe fried mushrooms? I don't mean deep fried. I mean like sauteed. Yeah, I don't know. Water, of course. Natural spring water. That would be my go-to thing. I love water. That's pretty much what I always drink, besides my tea. And number 12, the last one. Are there fairy any fairy tales, stories, or folklore about you that the locals whisper. Just look at that kooky lady in the woods talking to everybody that's not there, and the animals come to her. You know, I would love that. That would be so cool to have the wild animals come to me, and or they wouldn't go to normal people and come to me, and I can sit down and talk with them. And so, animal whisperer or whatever, somebody that talks to the trees and hugs the trees, and yeah, that lady with the crazy dog Sully, or the loudmouth dog Sully. There you go. So there you go, guys. This was a really fun hashtag. Like I said, it was hashtag Fantasy Wood Witch, and it was by Mags over at the Woodland Hag. And I hope to see you guys doing it as well. And I'm sending you love and light. Thank you.